Hi everyone, welcome to the post-market report for May 15th, 2026. Here we are going to discuss how the markets traded today along with some stocks in news as well as bonus coverage of a commodity in focus. First and foremost, we will take a look at Nifty. The NSE index opened with a positive bias, carrying over yesterday's momentum to head higher, and then witnessed a steep correction in the latter half of the trading session to close lower. Nifty closed flat with a negative bias as it fell by 0.19% or 46.10 points to end at 23,643.50. The loss of all gains seen today was mostly due to elevated crude oil prices as the US-China talks yielded no meaningful results. Weak global cues, rupee hitting another record low of 96 to the dollar and profit booking. The sectoral indices traded mixed today with metals and realty, pulling the index lower while media and IT saw gains. The defense sector too saw a correction as it was pulled lower by HAL's Q4 results. The volatility saw slight gains as the index headed lower. Though Nifty broke through the resistance level mentioned today morning, the index lost momentum and closed mostly flat. Hence, no changes are required to levels with supports remaining at 23,560 followed by 23,400, while resistances will remain at 23,760 followed by 23,900. For Monday, we can expect the index to continue consolidating within a range with a negative bias due to constant FII exit as well as elevated crude oil prices. Global cues as well as status of geopolitical tensions will decide direction of trade. Do check out our pre-market report on Monday morning for updated levels as well as directional expectations. A recovery for Nifty above 24,000 will bring the bulls back in action, while a break below 23,260 could send the index even lower. Now let us check how SENSEX traded today. The BSE index too closed mostly flat with a negative bias as it headed lower by 0.21% or 161 points to close at 75,238. Due to the mostly flat close, no changes are required to the levels with supports being at 75,185 followed by 74,435, while resistances will be at 75,870, followed by 76,355. Sensex will be bullish if 76,355 is broken on the upside, while bears will dominate if 73,575 is broken on the downside. Next, let us check what transpired for crude oil. Crude oil has been trading with a bullish momentum today as well since no meaningful impact was brought about by US-China talks, especially with regards to the West Asia conflict. Volatility for the commodity is still elevated even after a mild dip. After the recent gains, supports will now be at 9,960 followed by 9,790, while resistances will be at 10,125 followed by 10,310. The commodity can be expected to remain bullish in the short term as it heads higher till it finds an equilibrium. Updates from the Middle East are still key to moves seen at the energy counter, and traders may continue with the buy the dip approach. Crude oil will continue to remain bullish above 8,880, while a break below 8,440 could bring the bears back into play. Finally, let us look at a few stocks in the news today. Data Patterns shares fell around 11% after the company's FY27 margin guidance disappointed investors despite strong Q4 profitability and a record order book. Revenue for the March quarter declined year-on-year, raising concerns over near-term growth and margin pressure in the defense business. Devyani International reported an improved Q4 performance as its net loss narrowed to around 10 crore rupees, supported by strong sales growth in its KFC business. The results signaled improving operational performance and better demand trends in the quick service restaurant segment. Pearl Global Industries surged nearly 14% to a 3-month high after reporting record Q4 revenue and strong profit growth. The company also announced an interim dividend of 8.5 rupees per share, further boosting investor sentiment around the stock. Before we sign off, we would like to let you know that free webinars will be conducted this weekend. On Saturday at 12 p.m., Mr. Amol Chape will be conducting a webinar on the topic, Learn Volume Profile, how to use volume for huge profit in options trading. And on Sunday at 3 p.m., Mr. Chetan Gupta will conduct a webinar on the topic Expiry Day Trading Strategy Masterclass. Do check the description for the webinar links. With this, we end our post-market report for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, do not forget to add a like, share the video and subscribe to our channel for stock market related updates.